Hold on, let me introduce y'all. This is my new baby. Say hi, Shishi. Her name is Rashida. Say hi, Rashida. Say hi, Rishishi. Okay, let's get back to it. But anyway, so if you hear her, let's just ignore that. So I was scrolling through Pinterest and I came across brown wigs, and I'm so in love with like fall colors right now. So let's make a brown wig. Okay. I will be using a company by the name of Miss Coco. Hey girl, I've done work with this company before prior. They do have an Amazon store too, so remember that. All right, so you know what we are going to need. Our 40 volume. I have the small bottle, so I need 2 of these to equal 1 big bottle. You have your bleach. I'm gonna use Quick Blue. You need your hair, of course. I will be using this 24-inch wig from Miss Coco. This is a body wave, 13x4 lace front. Ooh, 180 density, so she's a little thick. So this is what she looks like straight out the pack. Ooh, she has some length. This is longer than 25, girl. Oh, yes. And she's a full frontal. I love a full frontal moment right there. I do. The lace is definitely soft. I will say this is a true 180% density. She's nice. She's nice. Let me show y'all what else comes in the packet, okay? They will send you one of these little wig stands. I don't particularly like these, but if they send it to you, take it. Your wig bag, okay? What is in here? Okay, so I got some stocking caps. I think this might be a bonnet. This might be a headband. Their little pamphlet. Then I got 2 bottles of Adore Mahogany. So this is the color that we're gonna use to get our brown color. And yes, we're about to bleach in a bucket. All right, so you guys know how I do this. You want an empty bucket or something to bleach in. You want to use half of the bag of your bleach. So I'm going to use either half of the bag or 7 to 8 scoops. That's equivalent to half of the bag. And then I'm going to pour my 2 16-ounce bottles into the bleach and mix it thoroughly, all right? Make sure that the clumps are out, but you don't have to be like really like, oh, I need all the clumps out, because you're going to end up mixing it into the hair regardless. So it's going to continue to work anyway, all right? But you just want the mixture popping, okay? So once everything is mixed, you want to just go ahead and add your hair into the bleach and massage the bleach into the strands all the way in. Make sure the middle of the wig is saturated, because you don't want any dark spots when it comes to you bleaching your wig. So you're just gonna see me massaging this mixture, this liquid mixture into the hair. So after I massaged it and make sure that everything is coated, this is what it looks like. It's very creamy. That word is funny. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put a bag over it, and I'm gonna let it process for about 15 minutes. So after 15 minutes, I came back and I removed the bag, and as you can see, it's smoking. So you definitely want to be careful, because if you let it smoke for too long, it could over process in some areas. Now my wig was fine because I was completely watching it, so I'm gonna deflate it by moving the heat from it and moving the heat around in the wig, okay? But at this point, I only needed to lift it a couple of levels, so I'm going to end up washing my wig out at this point anyway, because of the fact that we're going brown, so we don't have to lift the wig to a super high level, so which is cool. So I'm gonna just go in and completely rinse out all the bleach from this wig. When I'm doing a rinsing process, I did not use any soap as of yet, and that's because of the fact that I am going to go in and watercolor and do the bleaching of the knots. So I'm just going to make sure that all the bleach is out with rinsing it out, and then after everything is done, the color is on, the knots are bleached, I'm going to go in and shampoo and condition the wig. So like I said in the beginning, I'm gonna use mahogany. I have 2 bottles. 2 bottles is definitely enough, and I'm gonna pour all the contents of both bottles into my bucket. Now I'm using hot tap water. Guys could boil your water if you want to. I find I get the same results with using hot tap water, and I'm like that. I feel like boiling water is extra out. So I'm gonna pour all the color into this bucket, and then I'm gonna go ahead and mix it thoroughly and dip my wig in and out so I can make sure that every strand is coated again. And then I'm gonna just let it sit in this mahogany color water for about 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, she's ready to have her knots bleached. After 5 minutes, I'll take the wig out and I'll just inspect it, make sure that all the color is throughout the wig. So I separate it to just make sure that there's no spaces where the color did not get. So I'm going to just submerge it back in for 1 minute, and then I'm going to just go ahead and pour out all the colored water and rinse out my wig with cold water, okay? So I'm just going to make sure that I'm removing the excessive color that's left there, and then we're gonna bleach knots. So after I wring it out good, because I am gonna bleach the knots while the hair is damp, I'm going to take a comb and just brush back the frontal, because as you can see, it's all over the place. And I'm doing this just to make it neat, 1, and then 2, so when I go in the bleach, that the bleach wouldn't get everywhere, but it did anyway. So you're gonna see me here applying the bleach and fixing my areas where it seeped through. Okay, so all I did was take some water with my hand and just rub the bleach out, because this is bleached hair and I don't want it to lift in those areas where that it's not supposed to have bleach, basically. So I'm gonna bleach the knots. I let it sit on there for about 15 minutes. It was light enough, because remember, the hair was already like a golden brown underneath already, so it did lift pretty quickly. And I let it sit for about 15 minutes, and then I toned it with purple shampoo. I'll use my Garnier Fructis to condition, and to wash, and my silicone mix to condition. And that is it. See, I'm tidying up the frontal because it did seep. So this is what the color looks like. It's like a reddish brown. It's actually not the color that I thought it was going to be from the swatch from the beauty supply, but it actually came out really nice. So y'all seen my friend Gina before. So Gina is over here. She wanted the brown wig. So I was like, okay, I'll put the brown wig on you, friend. So what we're going to do, we're going to use 91% alcohol to clean her hairline. And we're going to take Lemon Burst by Boho. This is my favorite product at the moment. And we're going to use that Skin Protect to protect her skin. And we're going to use the glue to lay her down. Yes. So I told y'all that Lemon Burst smelled good. Like, I still smell it in my install. So it just smells like a breath of fresh air. It's just fresh. Like, I just love it. So I'm taking my handy dandy brush that I love to use to apply my glue now. Like, I will never use anything else but my brush to apply my glues, okay? Because it just makes a thin layer. It makes a thin, even layer, I should say. And then I don't use a whole bunch of unnecessary product, okay? And then it's not getting sticky on my fingers or anything like that. And it's so easy to clean up from this brush. All right, so I'm gonna apply 3 layers. I'm only gonna show you one on here because just showing you guys 3 layers is gonna take forever. And I'm gonna wait till that dries down after I do all 3 layers. So as you see, I'm putting the layer down on her and just smoothing it out and making sure that it's all smooth and even and not clumped up or excessive amount of glue that's on her hairline. So after I'm apply the 3 layers of glue, I'm going to use Boho Liquid Gold and put it behind the hairline. You guys know that I like to do this because it helps prevent your wig from sliding back. If you experience your wig sliding back, I would highly suggest you try this method because it will change your life, okay? Now, Boho Liquid Gold is water-based, so it's not going to mess up your hair if you put it on there. You just run water on it and it'll come right off. And this just helps my friends and myself keep our wigs on entirely longer than normal, okay? So after I put all the glues down, I'm gonna lay the lace down and cut off the excessive lace that's on her face because she can't walk around like that, you feel me? So I'm gonna use my eyebrow razors and some scissors to just trim the lace off. Once the lace is trimmed off, I'm going to go ahead and curl the baby hair. So I'm going to use my flat irons to do so. And I'm going to curl it. And then, you know what, you guys? I really love that Ebin hair lace adhesive glue bond, whatever that thing is in that can that I just reviewed for you guys. I like that. I use that to lay the baby hairs down. And it worked so bomb. And it just came out so bomb. So I used the hairspray with a baby hair or with an edge brush to lay the edges down, and it worked super well. And then I also used the Ebin hairspray to melt the lace like I would normally do with my what is that stuff called? See, I'm already forgetting the name. Got to be spray, that freeze spray. I didn't use a freeze spray. I ended up using the Ebin to spray the hairline down so it could help melt a little bit more, and it just worked wonders. Oh my goodness, I think I found a new spray instead of my Got to Be. So after that, I just tied her hair down, and then I let it sit for about maybe 5 minutes while it dried. And this is what it looks like after I pull off the elastic band. She's very melty. All you have to do at this point is just clean her forehead because it's just kind of flaky because of the hairspray and everything like that. But this is the end result of this video, you guys. I hope you guys love this brown hair like I did. This is so fall appropriate. If you will wear this wig, let me know down below because it came out really cute. Oh my goodness, I love me a little brown vibe. And because this is not the color that I really actually wanted, I am going to do a darker brown for you guys. And Miss Coco, thank you for sending me this hair to try. This hair held up so well when it came to bleaching and color and styling. Like, you can't go wrong with Miss Coco, you guys. So until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye, best friends.